The new documentary, Newtown, lends a voice to the loved ones of the children and educators whose lives were lost during the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in December of 2012. And now you can see the film and join in on a national conversation at a special screening that's going to happen tonight. Joining us now to tell us all about the event, as well as the making of this film, are producers Kim Snyder and Maria Cuomo-Cole. Good morning to both of you ladies.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. I had a chance to watch this film, watch this documentary, and I got to tell you, it's one of those movies. First of all, it's extremely powerful, but it's also one of those movies that, at some points, takes your breath away, and you can't imagine the tragedy that happened.
Well, that was part of the point of the film, was to, in a sense, break through desensitization so that people can start to dialogue around this, and we really can't afford inaction. And so, at the same time, we find it very hopeful and inspiring to have followed the trajectory of that town.
Now, I know both of you have worked on other movies before, other documentaries before, also powerful documentaries before, but there had to have been something, first of all, special about this, and also extremely difficult about putting this together, and I'm sure it changed you, changed your lives.
That's absolutely true. I mean, we felt it was extremely important to tell this story, that we don't have the luxury to forget what happened at Sandy Hook and to 20 children and 6 educators, and it's been a humbling experience and an inspiring one. You know, the families who lost loved ones and the community at large are extraordinarily strong, gracious people, and have worked hard, continue to work hard to ensure that this sort of tragedy doesn't happen to other families and other communities.
And we here in Providence are not too far away from where this tragedy happened. This was a great community, a strong community before this happened, a community that everybody wanted to live in. And then this tragedy struck, and all of these people through this tragedy really have come together, not just as people who live in a community, but as family and friends as well, right?
That's right. I mean, Newtown is a town of 28,000 voices, so the film doesn't render, obviously, all of those, but we tried to put together a mosaic of what could be any town in America to really show what the effects of this looks like for, as we said, for years out, and to try to inspire dialogue around the issue of gun violence in a way that takes it out of this terribly polarized political space and really just humanizes it.
Because a tragedy like this could have happened any place. What do you ladies want people to take away after watching this movie?
Well, I think that's exactly the point, that we are all Newtown, that this could have happened absolutely anywhere in the country, and that unfortunately it is more and more, and that it's a real call to action, that if we want to stop these episodes of gun violence, that we need to get engaged and reach out to our legislators and make our voices heard.
Well,
and we also like to tell people that from our experience of having traveled for 9 months with the film, to not be afraid to see this movie, because, as we said, there is so much meaning and hope that comes from this. This film is really about giving a voice back to a lot of the members of that community, and we hope that people following this event would take the film back to their own communities and have those conversations.
Well, it really is a movie that I think everybody should see, an extremely powerful movie. Thank you so much for being with us today. And for ticket information, because there will be a special screening, needed to attend the special screening at live town hall panel discussion at a local cinema, you can head on over to roadshow.com.